You asked for it.
Oh my God!
Drive around at the partition, please.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Steven, what are frogs? Right. What are frogs?
Alright, right, 1, 2. Welcome back to another episode of Dunn and Dyer. I am Megan Dunn.
And I'm Dunn and Dyer. Thank you so much for tuning in this lovely evening. Woo! It's wonderful to be here.
It's our spooky.
Woo.
It's our Halloween themed show tonight, or today, whenever you're watching this. Yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
Clearly,
Kat,
we put so much effort into our costumes.
Kat, who are you?
I'm a mouse.
So yeah, there's that.
Yes.
And I'm I can't do that. Right? Let me just make this happen. Here's the riveter. So there's that. I have no muscle. There's nothing there. So it's fine.
There has to
Don't
be.
worry about it. Feminism!
Yes! She's empowering women and I'm
A mouse.
a mouse! Duh!
She's Karen from
I'm
Girls.
Karen. I have the little sticky things, but I've got to save one part of the costume for Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go all
Yeah,
out.
I was kind of thrown off today. I was like, we should do Halloween. And then
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
And we're like,
Ooh.
wait a minute.
Yeah,
And this
so-
actually made me realize how little of a costume I actually have prepared for the real Halloween. So this was a good test run, and so far this is what I have.
Woo!
So turn down for
Ready.
what?
Turn
We
down
are
for
ready.
what?
We
Exactly.
are ready to get spoopy.
We are. So, what do we begin with today, Kat?
I'm not really sure we have a Halloween themed show for you guys today. If that was
Spooky.
not already clear to you by our costumes. But yeah, so we. Oh, I don't have a collar. I totally did that like I was gonna have a collar. I didn't. I mean, you have some really weird.
I
weird
do.
news
I
that
have
might be
some
fun to
weird
start
news.
off with.
We're to begin with some weird news. Should we begin with because some of them are kind of hot topics, some of them are kind of not really.
Yeah.
This one I thought was really, really super interesting. So there's this guy who pretended he was in a coma for 2 years. It's about a $64,000 scam when it comes down to it. And yeah, I heard about this actually a little earlier in the week. I was about to say about a week ago.
About a week ago.
So yeah, it happened in South Wales, so it didn't happen here. So
No.
at least you know.
I'd hope that something like that couldn't happen.
Yes,
here.
oh yeah.
I feel like.
I would have been like,
No.
really?
But like,
Really?
my favorite part was how how the scam got found out or whatever.
Yeah.
There was like footage of him, or like he was spotted like walking through a supermarket with his wife, and they were just like, "Hold up, what? Like, excuse me?" But apparently, like he faked like seizures and everything. But like, if you're hooked up to like any sort of monitors at all, like, wouldn't they be able to regulate like your heart rate?
Well,
and
yeah,
blood
because I
pressure
mean,
and
like
stuff?
they said that they saw there was video footage of him walking around a supermarket
Yeah.
and driving around the roadway. So, wait, how do you
How do you leave?
How do you leave?
If you're comatose, how do you? I mean, he could have been on like they could have just moved him like hospice or whatever, like to his home.
Right,
But if he's in a coma, are you allowed to be moved?
I don't. Well, first of all,
What?
because if he's in a coma, his eyes have to be closed. So did you just like kind of go for it and like kind of guess and like figure out when to like be awake? You know, I don't know how this works. I could never scam because I don't know the first thing.
See,
about
I don't.
it. I don't know how to figure it out. I don't know how to do it.
Like, I don't either. Couldn't they just. Like, what if you accidentally opened your eyes or flinched or something and they're like, oh, well, like 2
He's a
years?
really good actor,
He's
I
gotta
guess.
be really good at that and also really, really bored.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah. I wish I could just take a nap for 2 years.
yeah. I feel like I'd go crazy though.
That would go crazy. I mean, but
Like, in theory, it sounds like an awesome idea. But then it's like 2 years?
I'd be like, really?
I'd be like a
Really?
week, and then I'd be like, I can't sit still. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
No, it's true.
But like, maybe, I don't know, maybe his wife was giving him like sleeping pills or something, because otherwise it'd be so impossible to like sit still for that long.
I don't know. And then they
That's
give you all that.
weird.
Did they give you medicine if you're going to help out? Do
Yes.
they?
I don't know. I think it
I don't
depends
know
on
the
what
first
led
thing
to the
about
coma.
anything. I'm a comm major. Kat, do you know anything about the process? Bio major, you? No?
I'm taking ecology right now. I'm sorry.
Get out.
I
Door's
know.
over there.
Useless.
It's okay.
What is it even worth?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
It's terrible.
It's fine. But yeah. So I thought not this is really Halloweeny or anything.
It's kind of spoopy.
But it's a little weird. It's kind of like ooh.
Yeah. It's a little bit. It's almost like that story that we did about the mysterious, like the abandoned town that was found. It's not like directly Halloweeny, but like.
But like
It's pretty
sort of
spooky.
weird. It's sort of kind of.
It's a little weird. It's
So,
kind
yeah.
of getting there.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
There's that. So
So definitely, I mean, feel free to tweet us if you think that it would be worth it. If you have any pointers on how to do something like this, because I mean, I'm all for long naps, but 2
not
years.
no.
2 years.
No, I don't
Man,
understand.
I don't think I could. No.
So yeah.
No. And you wouldn't be able to choose what food you ate. Would you?
No.
You couldn't eat. Would they be
I
feeding
miss
you through a
pizza.
feeding tube?
I miss
I have
pizza
so
and
many
kicking chicken
questions.
too much. I would. Clint's like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would miss kicking chicken too
I
much.
know. Have we talked about your obsession for kicking chicken yet?
Have we? I don't think we have.
we have.
I
Have we
don't.
talked about mine?
You have an obsession?
He used to work there. Clint used to work at
Really?
Kicking Chicken for a little while.
For a little month.
little month.
Oh my gosh! Was this last year? Were you one who was receiving all of Megan's orders?
They know my phone number.
They knew
So
what
when I
to do,
call,
Megan.
they
Actually,
know.
I don't think I ever met Megan there.
Here's the funny thing about Kickin' Chicken. I've never actually gone into Kickin' Chicken.
Really?
I've only ordered from there.
Okay,
so
we're taking
I'm like
you
this
into
mysterious
Kickin' Chicken.
figure that no one, they don't. One time, my friend Lance called Kickin' Chicken last year and said the order was for Megan. And like all these different people I've called in my name before, they don't know who actually. They don't know. So not that they really care. I mean, they have way more other things going on. But
That's so funny that they would like recognize your. Is this Megan?
one time I called him like, hi, I'd like to. Is this Megan? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I went
I'm
there.
sorry.
That's the very first restaurant that I went to once I was moved into McConnell freshman year with my fam, the McConnell.
Oh goodness.
Oh dear. And I left my ID card in there before school even started, and we had to like. I realized it when we got back to the hotel, so we had to go back around. So fond memories of kicking chicken.
Well,
you know.
speaking of fried things, there is this new trend in the Halloweenosphere, which
Oh.
is deep fried candy corn. What are your thoughts on that? Just hearing it. What do you think it looks like? How do you feel about it?
I think it looks like little tater tots.
You're correct.
It does.
It does. It looks. I'd rather just eat regular candy corn.
But why?
I don't know why. You can ask the author of this article if you want.
Wouldn't it
Or
just...
no, Amy Erickson of the blog,
All right,
who knows
Amy.
a thing or two about deep frying. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, my main question about it is like, because candy corn is just sugar and corn syrup, so like, wouldn't it just like melt?
It is melted inside the thing. Inside
So-
the shell, the deep fried
Yeah.
shell.
Yeah, so like
thing.
once you get through this where you're like, oh yeah, I'm eating a hash brown. Oh no, it's just sugar. Like, is that...
I feel like that just is really.
I think that I,
I don't know.
mention
I
every
don't know.
show, there's at least one story that makes me question humans,
Mm-hmm.
just in general, and this is that story this time.
I agree.
It's like, when will it stop? Soon we'll just start deep frying ourselves. Like, it's never gonna
I have to
end.
say, I'm a big fan of deep fried mac and cheese. Oh my god.
What?
I love it. I love, first of all, I love mac and cheese.
Mhm.
And I've had it fried before, you know, it's so good, and I just love mac and cheese in any form. So there's that. There's this restaurant on King Street called King Street Grill, has mac and cheese egg rolls. And you think it sounds like, ew, what? But it's mac and cheese in an egg roll-like shell. It has bacon, it has Gouda cheese, has all sorts of cheese with the mac and cheese, and there's ranch dipping sauce. Can you ask for anything more? You can't. You can't. So I had a glorious time experiencing that, and oh my god, so good, so good.
So good.
I just love food, but I don't like fried candy corn.
Yeah,
that just is like
my like questionable thing that I really like that's fried, because I'm not a huge fried food person. Like if it's a good thing that's fried, like a good sweet potato fry.
Sweet potato.
I'm all about that. And dip it in some marshmallow fluff, you got yourself a little slice of heaven.
Have you seen the Michelle Obama Vine?
No.
Okay, there's this Vine of her answering questions, and look it up if you haven't. It's a Vine, and it's I mean just search Michelle Obama sweet potato Vine, and it's her just answering questions from different people, and she's like, my favorite fall vegetable is a sweet potato, and she like says it like so, like it's a secret. It's just so. Oh god, it's so funny. I have a stupid sense of humor, so
I think it sounds good.
And then now there's all these Vine parodies. Like, I'm her doing that. Oh gosh, it's so funny. So look it up. Do yourself a favor, brighten your day a little bit. But
I love fried pickles. Like
yes,
those are
yes.
yes.
You want a treat? Yes. Yes,
But, like,
it's so good.
But City Bistro occasionally will have them, and they don't do it right.
No, first of all, I never go to City when there's actually like something that's like, whoa, I want this. That's only happened to me twice in my lifetime.
In your life.
In my lifetime. And
girl,
they had fried pickles. I didn't know they had fried pickles.
I think they've had them like twice since the beginning of freshman year.
Okay.
That I've noticed.
Okay.
But they're sitting there in their own grease. A good fried pickle. Yes, it's greasy, it's fried. But it's not, when you bite into it, you can still get a little bit of the crisp of the pickle.
That's
ever
true.
So slightly. Or
That's
at least
true.
like a little bit of texture from like
now,
the
do
outside.
they do it in like pickle slices
They
or
do it
like
pickle
or like
slices.
halves?
Like wedge.
Oh, like wedge. Okay.
No, but they do it in slices, so they get kind of all twisted in their own grease, and I'm like, no.
There's this one restaurant back in Greenville that cuts them in like wedges, like or like the halves and deep fries them, and those are really good.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh,
But
we're just
some
turning
ranch.
into a food
Oh, hello, lovely. But it's like I just love cucumbers in all forms. So like cucumbers, pickles, fried pickles on sandwiches, fried. What else can you
so
do to a
exciting.
pickle? Ah, like,
Can't
I don't
contain
know.
ourselves and our fried pickle enthusiasm. What's she gonna do? Nothing.
No, you can't do anything about how excited
So,
I am
yeah.
about fried pickles.
But we're not excited about fried candy corn. Is our
We are not.
consensus. We're not happy about it.
No, it does not get the Dunn and Dyer seal of approval.
No, it's. Oh, I mean, I can show a quick pic of it. I mean, quick pic. It looks.
It
looks like that. It looks kind of like, I'm not sure if y'all
It
get
looks
it.
like fried.
It doesn't look good. I mean, you have to have like a serious sweet tooth to want to eat a lot of them. I would try like a bite of one, maybe, but.
Yeah, I would try one to save that.
And I have a sweet tooth. I'm like the first to admit I have a sweet tooth.
Oh my goodness.
But I would not
Yes.
go that extreme. It just sounds too. I just,
Yeah.
But
But, like,
stop over and knock yours over. Sorry. But
no,
yeah.
you're good. But speaking of candy corn, let's see.
Candy corn. Ooh. Just plain candy corn, not fried.
Just plain.
Just plain. And sometimes things are good original, the way they are, the way
Yeah.
they're meant to be. Don't mess with it. Don't try to experiment with it. Just appreciate it the way it is. Don't mess with it. Don't
So.
You good there, Kat?
I'm
You
getting
doing
it.
all right?
I just gotta find the right picture. So, okay.
Just give it a moment.
Does anyone else, at least Megan, were you ever confused by why candy corn? Because like it doesn't look like corn.
Yes! Oh, I saw this picture the other day.
Yes. I mean, I
It's-
can't find the right one.
No, okay, because
Like
that
there
always
are-
confused me too. I thought it was like.
I was always like, why? Okay, here's the picture.
Okay.
Okay. It's
so,
like.
if y'all
all
are
right.
ever wondering what the inside of corn looks like, that is it.
That is
That's why it looks that
That's
way.
why it is.
I found
candy
this
corn.
out very recently.
Yeah,
And for
I
all
had no
these
idea.
years, I was so confused.
I was really confused. I feel like whoever did that really did the world a good service.
Yeah, it's
who would
true.
like to thank you for your
It's-
contribution to society.
I know, and it like that looks like fake candy corn though.
It does. It's weird. I
It's-
don't know.
I'm all my big questions in life, they feel like they're answered
Yeah.
from that very
Yeah.
image. Because I mean, I didn't know.
And yeah, and candy corn gets kind of a bad rep just because it's like so sugary and nothing else.
Mhm.
But it's evidently I pulled up an article recently that said that it was actually the most popular candy, like the candy that Americans buy the most around Halloween season.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't even realize because they have it here right below it in the article, worst Halloween candies, and they have 13 and candy corn is number 4. But evidently it's just super popular. It's one of those things that it's a
I
it's
like
Halloween
candy corn.
staple. Like it's just
yeah, it's one of those things that you
Yeah.
have to have once
I mean,
a year.
yeah, like it's sure, yeah, it's really sweet. But there was a time in my life when I craved nothing more than those little candy pumpkins.
Wait, what are those?
They're like miniature pumpkins.
Oh, I
that
know what you're
taste
talking
like candy
about.
corn.
Okay.
Oh, they're so good. Now I'm not so sure about it. Now I'm more about that almond joy life.
I see. I'm a chocolate person.
I'm big into
I'm big
the
into-
chocolates. I'm also big into Airhead Extremes.
Oh.
Give me those, and you got my heart.
Yes. I love
right there.
Reese's.
I used to be a
Hershey's.
big Reese's person, but they're
Kit
so
Kats.
rich.
A little bit of
Kit Kats. I love Kit Kats.
You're biased. Have your names in it.
It's like which came first, the kid or the cat? I need to stop making jokes. No, I've always enjoyed Kit Kats. I've never really been a fan of Three Musketeers though.
Excuse you? Excuse you? I love
It's
Three
like
Musketeers.
milky
That was
without
actually
the caramel.
that was. I remember when I was in elementary school. Three Musketeers were my favorite, and then I discovered Milky Way, which is a Three Musketeers with caramel in it. And I was like,
Exactly.
game changer. I'm going to the Milky Ways. Thanks for all the good times, Three Musketeers, but it's over. But I do Three Musketeers. It's a bigger candy bar than a regular Milky Way candy bar. They give you a little bit more
We're
than
talking
Milky
about
Way does.
volume.
So if you really want to be a little bit more satisfied, I'd go with the Three Musketeers over the Milky Way, because Milky Way is not as satisfying in the long run, but very delicious. Analyzing Halloween candy 101.
I just had the
It's,
greatest
you know.
idea.
What?
We live in downtown Charleston.
True.
Which is where all of like very, very well off people live.
Mm-hmm.
I bet those people are the people that give out full
We
candy
need to
bars.
go. We need to
We
go
need to
trick-or-treating
go legit
along the
trick or
Battery.
treating. Forget Halloween parties. Forget college. We're gonna go get pillowcases.
Can
full
we
of big
actually
candy bars.
try that?
Can we actually do that? I mean, I'll be
Court's
around.
like, yeah, you can.
Join us.
Yeah, you can. Let's go.
Yeah, we just need to.
Don't steal our idea. It was ours first.
No.
Don't do it.
We need
It's
to go as a
ours.
small group. We need to talk like this. Halloween. We're gonna get arrested.
I hope not. All we wanted was candy, you know, and
Exactly.
sue us. Don't. Don't do that.
I have like $3 on my debit card. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad.
This is so sad. Such sadness.
I'm
Wow.
getting by penny to penny on these
Every,
here dreaded
every
days.
purchase is a struggle.
Every-
Like, do I really need this soap? Yes, I do.
Do I really need these groceries?
$6. No. Oh god.
Where are you getting
That's
your
some
soap?
real spooky stuff.
Uh,
Spending money on things that you don't want to spend money on.
we should dress up as like
Student loans.
obligations.
I'm gonna carve a pumpkin and it's gonna say student loans.
I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt.
That's
that
an
says,
actually
like,
scary pumpkin.
I'm gonna have like a pillow or like a sheet with like eye cut out, so I'm like a ghost, but it's just gonna say like midterm grades. Ooh, spooky.
Oh, that's terrifying though.
I know that's
Oh,
that's
man.
next level horror for college students. That's
The actual scary things.
That's the scariest.
Pretty much.
Maybe that's why, like nothing phases us, Boo!
Yes.
You weren't scared.
You know,
You're too busy being
I
scared by your future.
this segues so well into something I sent Archie and Meredith the other day in office hours, and oh my gosh, I was cracking up so hard. Okay, so it's called 15 Movies That Will Actually Terrify All 20-somethings. And I cannot stop laughing.
Oh no.
Okay, so this one is based off of like When a Stranger Calls, if you've ever seen that. When a stranger leaves a voicemail.
Terrifying.
It's true, that freaks me out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, this one, I don't know what movie this is based off of, but it says you sent what you thought was a clever text to your crush, but they haven't responded yet, and it's been 4 hours.
That's terrifying.
That's so scary. Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Okay. He went out, this is the third one. He went out last night, even though you're dead poor. Oh god, I actually had to help so hard.
Oh, makes me feel some type of way.
No, it's so scary.
Whew.
Having extreme, this is another one. Having extreme FOMO, but also just wanting to stay in. FOMO is fear of missing out.
Oh,
Yeah, I should explain that.
I don't
FOMO is fear
know
of missing
these
out.
things.
It's a real thing, and I experience that on a daily basis. Because I always resort to just like Netflix in my bed. What?
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
no,
It's
yeah.
so easy to just be like, I've been at class all day. I need to treat myself
Yeah, yeah.
and sit in my room for like
Yeah.
a couple of days.
And then there's also on Friday I was like, I'm so excited to do something, and then I was like, oh no, I don't feel good, and so I had to like stay in this.
Oh.
When I finally was like, yeah, I'm ready, and then you feel sick. That's the worst part.
That is.
Oh gosh,
Or
college
when
is
you're
hard.
like, oh, I'm so ready. There's nothing I'd rather do than sleep. It's like you really just want to celebrate the fact that the week is over, but you just, even getting the strength to go to the dining hall is too much.
Too much, man. This is another one. Living in a closet because it's your first apartment. Accurate. Another one. Dawn of the college grads who are waking up before 9 a.m. for the first time since high school. I can't relate to this one as much because I have 2 8 a.m. classes during the week, but still pretty good. Okay. The really bad Sephora makeover you have to pretend to love.
I've never experienced that, but I can appreciate how that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
I did actually. I had a coupon it was about the time of the semi-formal for the chemistry fraternity. It had a coupon where it was like, at the salon, like, go and get your hair done and we'll do your makeup for free or whatever.
Oh god. Did they mess it up?
I don't know what she was trying to do, but I just got back to my room and was like, I need to fix this. Like, maybe you don't understand where my eyes end, but there's no reason the eyeliner should go out that far. Like, that's not cute.
Yeah.
And it was like,
No, like when it's like done like
yeah, like
that,
see, I did
far out to like your ears.
Yeah, but like see, I did some wings
Yeah,
today,
that's
and it's like a
good.
little, it's like subtle.
Yeah, it's
But
very.
hers was like an eyeliner pencil, and it just kind of went down, and my eyes are droopy looking anyway, and so I was like, "Are you trying to make
Really?
me look bad?"
Okay.
I can never do that thing, right? So I'm just like, yeah. Hey, Megan.
This one. Okay, here's another one. When you tell a great joke and pause for the last, but all you get is a ha, cool. It's terrifying.
Or just dead silence because everyone's looking at their phones, and then like 2 minutes later you're like, I made a joke, and everyone's like, yeah, it was really so good, and you're like, thanks for nothing.
This is my favorite. Awkward silence during a job interview. It's true.
These are terrifying movies.
Yes, it is. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
someone is, you haven't left your apartment since Gilmore Girls came to Netflix, and all your friends have now abandoned you. I've been watching Gilmore Girls ever since it came out on Netflix.
Oh man.
So I feel that. I feel
yeah.
that one. So yeah, I thought that was something funny
Yeah.
worth sharing.
I would not watch any of those movies because they're too close for comfort.
Too close for comfort.
Too close for comsies.
It's true. So I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
But,
I
that's
really
just me.
enjoy that. Thank you for that little.
Oh yeah,
Little tidbit.
you're welcome.
Yeah. I think I know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's science time!
Woo!
Science! She blinded me with science.
Oh,
Oh.
Alright, go for it.
So this is a
Kat,
little bit of
share.
spooky Also, real news, cool news. Evidently, a magic island, and this is in quotes, has appeared on the moon of Saturn. A moon. There are like multiple.
What?
And scientists don't know what it is. What do?
What do?
So, Saturn has, like, one of the moons is named Titan. Kinsley is going to be all about this. Her astro and such. So I'm sure if I say something wrong, she'll correct me. And on Titan, there's a sea that something weird appears to be happening in. They aren't sure what it is, but it says that Titan is the biggest of Saturn's moons, which I didn't know.
Mhm.
And like the rest of the weather system on Titan, the sea is made up of hydrocarbons, which are like ethane, methane, propane, you know, like all the big.
Mhm.
Just getting all
Just getting so into it.
Science.
So sciencey.
So it's not made out of water, but they said that that is not the weird thing. Astronomers have spotted a bright, mysterious object in the sea that was not there before, and it shows like this little thing that's appeared, that seems to be appearing over like the course of a couple of months, and it covers the area of about 100 square miles. It looks like a little white spot on the little like map, like image that they're showing. And it was first seen in July of 2013, but then it went missing. And it vanished, like, and then over a couple of, like, the next several months, it started to reappear again. And so what they thought it would be is either surface waves, rising bubbles, floating solids, or solids suspended just below the surface. So there are lots of possibilities as to what this weird thing could be. Or, it says, it could be something even weirder. Probably not even an island, even though it looks that way. And so they're gonna stay vigilant and see what it could be.
That's very
Who
Halloween
knows?
spooky.
It's very spooky.
I feel like that's very spooky.
Because it's happening right now and we don't know what it is. Spook.
Spook.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna come and get us or anything.
You never know.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Mysterious
Clint-
bubbles.
Clint's just like
in the ocean of a moon of Saturn is gonna come and eat us all. I mean, death by bubbles. What a way to go. So yes, spooky
What a way.
science.
spooky science.
Do 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 do.
Do.
All right, we just
Yeah. So where to go? I guess this should segue pretty well into Halloween weird facts. Do you feel like this? I was interested in this.
I'm all about Halloween weird facts.
Right.
I want to know more about this fantastical holiday.
It's fantastic.
fantastical.
This fantastic moment. So, okay. 8 super weird things you didn't know about Halloween. The first one is originally you had to dance for your treat. You had to dance. You had to get your groove on like this.
Just like that.
What move would you have done to get candy? What would you have done?
Instinctively, I thought the cyclone, but no, because it's not family friendly. So I would have just discoed.
I think I would have.
What about
I would have been like this.
or like sprinkler?
Oh,
Oh, you
Okay.
know. Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's good.
maybe like the woo,
Oh yeah,
Like,
ooh.
woo,
Yeah.
and push
And
the
the
box
leg.
away.
Like a little bit of I can't moonwalk properly, but
Okay.
but like
like that.
that's
You can't even see your feet.
oh you can see me. All right, well I tried. You just saw me failing.
So you know there's that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad
that's what
that
we would
we
do.
don't have to do that. I mean, we could like reinstate that tradition when we go try and get full candy bars.
Yeah. Don't steal our idea. That's ours.
No,
Don't do it.
don't. If we
Don't do
see
it.
you on the battery, we will come after you.
You don't even
We
know.
are vicious when it comes to our chocolate.
Rosie the Riveter is gonna find you.
So is this mouse.
Yeah.
Karen can see you coming.
It's a mouse, duh.
Duh. Duh.
So the next fact is that Halloween is more Irish than St. Patrick's Day. I can't even pronounce words
I didn't
right,
know
guys.
it was Irish. I just didn't know it was more Irish than St. Patrick's Day. I didn't know that there was like on a scale of 1 to Irish, how Irish is this holiday.
Mhm.
But that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's Halloween's origins come from a Celtic festival for the dead called Samhain? I don't know, I'm bad at pronouncing things. But, I mean, I've heard a lot of things about where Halloween originates from. So
Yeah.
I don't really know what's what, but that's what the HuffPost says.
Yeah, because I've heard a
So-
bunch about like Hallows Eve. I don't know like where it all comes together. Because I know that there was like I know they're just like a bunch of different like holidays and different cultures that are like similar, and then it's all just kind of been like grouped together as like Halloween.
Yeah, it's
So-
true. I mean,
But it's basically dead people in costumes and
ooh, spook. So yeah, there's that. Third fact, if you've been around for the earliest Halloween celebrations, you might have worn animal skins and heads. Glad I wasn't around then. Sounds a little weird. Sounds a little not into what I've been doing.
no mice were harmed in the making of these ears. I'm just gonna say.
And I nothing was harmed. I just put on this jean shirt, and my roommate Katie let me borrow this headband. So nothing harmed there.
Nothing was harmed in the making
Yep.
of this Halloween episode.
Nope,
Except
nothing.
my sanity.
Every week.
I die a little. No, this gives me life.
It does. Oh, I saw that face there, Cat. Get a little feisty. Whoa.
Such sass.
Such sass,
Wow.
wow.
Also, that hair flip was on point.
Too fat
Ooh.
for you. Not really.
Double
Not
hair
ever really fabulous anyway.
Okay, this girl right here is fantastical.
You're just like Winston. You're just like, no, leave me be. Don't touch me. Okay.
We're getting all kinds of spooky. It's midterms. I blame
Midterms.
midterms.
The real scary
Spookiest
stuff.
thing.
Yes. Fact 4. I should probably get my numbers right.
Fact
No,
4.
no, fact 4. Fact 4. Jack-o'-lanterns were once made out of turnips, beets, and potatoes, and not pumpkins. Can you imagine like carving out a beet? Drop the beet. Oh, I don't do that anymore. I'm sorry. But
Actually,
it's like
super fun fact. I went to Verde's 3rd birthday. I don't know what day of the week that was. Tuesday.
$3 salads.
$3.65 salads, and they gave me this pin that says "Droppin' Beats," and it's a beat that's made to look like a record. Bro.
Why
It's so
didn't I
cool.
go? My roommate Brooke got a pin that said "turnip" for one.
I really wanted one of those.
I almost shed a tear because I wanted it
Just
so
same
badly.
here.
But you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So I thought that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would carve it out.
I don't know.
You
Like,
have
and
to-
same with potatoes, because they aren't very big.
potato.
I mean, it just seems like there would be, like pumpkins. You have like plenty of canvas, I guess, to
Yeah.
like, make art.
Yes. Art. But yeah, Glenn's like, yes, art.
Yes,
Um,
art.
No, yeah. So.
But yeah,
I don't
it seems
know.
like it would be really hard to do with a potato, to like hollow it out. And then parse. I don't know.
If,
Plus, it's not cute to display.
side note,
Yes.
look up the vine a potato flew around my room. Just do it. I'm not going to go into details about it. It's been everywhere lately.
I really need to see this. I haven't seen it yet.
It's like some 8-year-old girl like redid the words to what's that song by that guy. I'm not gonna sing it. And you know it's cause I've been thinking about forever. That one, that guy. What's
Frank
his name?
Ocean.
Yes. Thank you. Some girl redid the like first 2 lines of that song, and it's gone viral and it's everywhere. So if you haven't seen it yet, I suggest you do it. It's really stupid,
Okay,
but
I'll
then
watch it
again,
after the show.
but then again, as I said before in the beginning of the show, I have a really
Awesome.
stupid sense of humor. So
I was trying to say awesome right as you said stupid, but I timed it wrong. So it was like, I have a really
it's whatever you think it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Many people find it stupid. I think it's
well, I
awesome.
mean, hopefully
so
if they're watching
better,
this
better.
show, they think it's at least slightly awesome, or it's just like nails on a chalkboard and they've already stopped listening. So.
Yeah, so you know, but
So
take it for
basically-
this is who we are. So yeah,
Take it or leave it.
take it. or
Man, we
leave
can't make it through an episode without me
No, we
singing.
can't. I can't ever. I can't make it through. So, yeah, girl. So, the 5th fact, just
Ooh.
flowing right through this, guys. Halloween used to be a great day to find your soulmate. Aw,
Oh.
so sweet. But yeah,
In some parts of Ireland, people celebrated Halloween by playing romantic fortune-telling games.
aw,
I mean,
aw.
we continued the tradition by college kids just drink.
You just,
Those are games. Are they romantic?
I don't know.
It depends on.
I don't know.
On your level of sobriety, I feel.
Don't even know.
So
Don't
yes,
even know.
this has been a statement from your resident college kids.
Yep. Just things we
Well,
noticed over the times.
Yes.
Okay, fact 6. In a few American towns, Halloween was originally referred to as... Are you alright there?
I'm confused.
Oh,
by
she
this.
she
Sorry,
looked ahead of me. No,
I looked
you're
ahead.
good.
I'm sorry.
It's referred to as Cabbage Night. Cabbage Night. If you like cabbage, if you
I'm
like
all about
cabbage, it's your night. Throw down for what? Oh, throw down for some
basically-
cabbage.
So basically, this Halloween, when we go around and try and get full candy bars, I'm just gonna be walking around with a big thing of coleslaw. Be like, cabbage night, turn down for what?
Oh!
Woo!
Oh, yeah,
Party hard. We're doing it right on cabbage night. Yo.
Oh.
And people are gonna be like, take our candy, just leave us alone.
Get out!
Get that coleslaw out of my yard.
We don't
This is an abomination.
So yeah, it has to do. It comes from Scottish
weird.
fortune telling game, where girls use cabbage stumps to predict information about their future husbands. What is about these fortune games and trying to figure out who your soulmate is? I don't know.
I don't.
But if that's what you're into, then go find some cabbage and look it up on Google because you're having yourself a good Halloween.
I actually
If
don't
that's
have
what
any
you're
plans
into.
for Halloween, so I might just dress up and get me some cabbage.
Yeah, I'll just dress up as a cabbage.
That's
Carry
the
cabbage
ultimate
around.
fortune telling
That's
game.
my good luck. Come find me.
The boys
I'll
will
be the
literally
girl with the
be-
cabbage. That's who I am.
I can see like Megan just walking down the street and there's like a crowd of boys like running behind her.
The cabbage!
The cabbage girl! The cabbage patch
Breaking
girl!
hearts.
Megan
You
the
know, eating
heartbreaker.
cabbage. Don't mind me. I'll be on King Street. Come find me. So, number 7. Some animal shelters won't allow the adoption of black cats around Halloween for fear they'll be sacrificed.
What?
I read this
Wait.
earlier. I missed that fact. That's actually that's really...
No, wait, is that an actual thing?
It says here, it's unclear whether black cats are actually sacrificed around Halloween, but various animal shelters refuse to let people adopt these cats in the lead up to the holiday.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's...
Halloween is about candy and cabbage. Apparently.
Wait.
Halloween's about candy and cabbage, not cats being sacrificed. What?
Yeah. Well, at least the shelters are
Yeah,
like
at least they're
preventing it.
Yeah, but like who would
So-
even do that? I didn't even know that that was actually a thing.
I
thought
didn't
that it was
either.
like,
I didn't
I thought
know.
it was like black. I thought it was bad luck. I just combined two words. I thought it was bad luck, to like have a black cat cross your path or whatever.
Mhm.
But I didn't know that people were sacrificing.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just like something that they don't want to run the risk of.
Yeah, it's...
Which I mean, yeah, that's good. Let's try and prevent that
Mhm.
from happening.
Yes. Fact number 8, last fact. Studies have shown that Halloween actually makes kids act more evil. Evil. They italicized evil. That's why I said evil, like evil. But yeah, I guess that's what their emphasis was. But it says, like, as this one place points out, putting costume-wearing kids into groups and introducing a clear object of desire, such as candy, has been shown to lead to de-individuation. What do you feel
Okay.
about that? It's kind of like kids are just having fun on Halloween.
I pretty much am feeling like we made it through.
I'm
through
still
20
here.
Halloweens and we're fine.
We're doing alright. I don't think I'm evil, am I?
I don't know. I don't think so. My gut says no, but
But my heart says.
my heart says
My heart
IDK, my
says-
BFF Jill.
You know.
But I mean, okay, de-individuation. I feel like this is an argument that like parents would make to like keep their kids
Yeah.
from going out and like eating a bunch of sugary food.
Let your kid have fun.
Yeah,
And
I
dress
mean,
them up.
I mean,
Let them
it's
wear a
cute.
costume.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the most harmless of holidays, I
Yeah.
would think.
Well,
Well,
for a certain age.
Yeah.
And then, there's those, there's
Yeah.
sometimes teenagers egg houses.
yeah.
There's a big problem with that in my neighborhood growing up.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Yeah, and like TPing stuff. We got our yard TP'd a couple times.
We had eggs thrown at her shutters.
Oh man. Doesn't
Yeah.
that mess up the paint?
It does.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad had to repaint those shutters.
Oh.
Shout out to you, Dad, for painting those shutters. They
Did
looked
it,
pretty
Mr.
good
Dad.
afterwards. Good work. So,
Solid
yeah.
work, Mr. Day.
Solid! And then there's also some on our car, too.
Oh.
Yeah, gosh, people suck, right?
Yeah.
Don't be that person.
Yeah, don't be.
Okay, thanks.
You're perpetuating the stereotype by being
Lame.
lame.
Lame. Yeah,
So
don't,
lame.
don't do that. Don't do it, man. So there's that. Those are 8 super weird things you didn't know about Halloween.
Yeah.
Super weird things.
I did not know any of
Those
those.
are 8 things that you didn't know before. You're welcome.
Thank you, Megan.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So
looks like I'm gonna have to make a Harris Teeter run, pick up some cabbage.
eat all the cabbage. So yeah, what else you got Halloweeny?
I have
I
a
could
question.
keep going off my list, but
I just have a question really
Yes.
quick about the cabbage. I don't know if you would have this answer, but
maybe I will.
if
maybe
I
won't.
if I were to get cabbage and use it to predict my like romantical futures, would it totally mess everything up if I then made that cabbage into coleslaw? Like, could I repurpose the cabbage instead of
I
buying?
feel like that's what the cabbage would ultimately want for itself.
We're talking about what cabbage wants here.
It's all down to what the cabbage wants. I feel like if I were a cabbage, let me think.
Oh my gosh.
I would
Megan,
want to be
the
used.
door.
I would want to be.
I ended up pushing myself right into you.
Really? Really?
Bruh.
Really?
I'm sorry.
I'm saying, if we're thinking of, I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm just going off of like a limb here. If I were a cabbage, first
You're
of all, I
going
wouldn't
off
have.
on a leaf?
First of all, I would. First of all, I wouldn't have thoughts. So this whole conversation we're about to have is irrelevant, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If I were a cabbage, first of all, I would not have thoughts. But secondly, if I did, I would want to not be used for romantical fortune-telling purposes and then be used for something that's actually going to do some good for people, which is feeding people.
I'm gonna play the devil's
cabbage.
cabbage right here and say that if I was a cabbage and I had thoughts, we're really doing this right now. I would rather
I hate us.
be used in some nice ritualistic way than be eaten. So
Okay.
to each his own in
I
terms
guess.
of cabbage.
I guess. No, yeah, I mean...
You tweet at us and say, if you were a cabbage, what would you want?
Don't do it. Don't do
Don't
that.
do it.
Don't,
Please
please
don't.
don't. Actually, please don't.
Don't even.
That's...
I'm so sorry.
I hate us.
Why are we getting paid to do this?
I don't know.
Whose idea
Wow.
was this?
I don't know. But moving on.
Oh, that was so painful.
We'll move on to the next thing, which I think is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Wait, time check. Where are we? Time check.
We're doing good.
Doing good.
Okay.
Doing good. Okay. I'm gonna go into the 7 craziest and scariest, most extreme haunted attractions in America.
That was a whole bunch of adjectives.
It's a whole lot of words
a whole lot
that
of spooky.
I surprisingly pronounced correctly. Who knew? Whenever there's a whole thing of words, I always trip up over it. Fun fact. Fun fact for you. So there's that. Okay, so first one is the Dent Schoolhouse in Cincinnati.
Whoa.
Eerie factor is up due to the creepy backstory of the schoolhouse. It's basically Freddy Krueger's. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I'm always afraid I don't say things right, and people are like, really? So, origin story come to life, and the school has been said to be haunted by the ghost of Charlie the janitor and the kids he murdered. So that's pretty,
Ooh.
it creeps me out.
Yeah.
So yeah, then there's the 13th gate in Baton Rouge. Yeah. This one, the 13th
Yeah.
gate.
What?
So everything that's your worst nightmare is pretty much here, is what it's saying. So like clowns, possessed children, snakes.
I'm not really good at this.
No, I can't do haunted houses. Whenever someone's like, hey, let's go to a haunted house, I'm like, no. I mean, I could do the trails, I could do the hay rides, but I
Yeah.
can't do the house. I can't. I've never gone to the haunted house thing. I can't do it. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because then I think about being in my house and having all those things happen in where I live,
Yeah.
and I'm not about it. But I mean, like a trail, like hayride, like all that other stuff, I can handle fine.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can't do
I
the
think,
house.
yeah. Yeah, especially
I
if
know
it's
my
like a
own house.
realistic house.
Yeah.
Like, and it's made to seem like it could happen
Mm-hmm.
to you. Because it's always like the horror movies that like actually like really get to me are the ones that happen in like a normal looking house. It's not like an abandoned house or whatever.
Mhm.
It's like something weird happens.
Yeah.
Or like there's a creepy person
Freaks
in like
me out.
in like a normal neighborhood.
Not about it.
No.
So there's that.
Yep.
Yeah. So then there's this one called Blackout in New York and Los Angeles, and it's also coming to Chicago soon. Let's see. 18 and older only haunted house, because you'll experience extreme horror, tight spaces, darkness, fog, strobe light effects, exposure to water, physical contact, and crawling.
No,
among
thank
other
you.
things. No, I'm not okay with it.
Because like that's my favorite part about like you know like going to like a haunted house or whatever. I mean I've never actually been through a haunted house, but I did the haunted hayride.
Mm-hmm.
Like part of like one of the nice parts about it was that like contractually they could not like touch you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like even if they were like running up to you like super spooky.
No, I'm like
They could never-
if someone touches me, I'd be like, shh. Like
Yeah, I'd
not
just
like,
be like-
to just be like a jerk. It would just be my instinct. I'd be
Yeah.
like, shh. Like get away from me. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Leave.
No.
Leave and
But
go.
it's like why would people bring that on themselves?
I don't know. I mean, some people could really handle like really, really scary stuff.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can sit through scary movies. I love scary movies. I can sit through. Excuse me. I can sit through. Hey, a haunted hayride, haunted like
Yeah.
trails, all that stuff.
Yeah,
There,
like
I
a
can't
ghost
do a
tour,
I
that would
cannot
be
do a
fun.
haunted house.
But like
I can't do it. I can't do it. So, if anyone wants to take me on a date, don't take me there. Don't do it. Not into that. So, ideas. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. See, where I would really cross the line is like physical contact or spiders.
Ooh, yeah.
If they're,
Yeah.
no, like
No.
we are not messing around
Bye.
right up here.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Goodbye. Yeah, I would not be about that.
No,
so.
like snakes I can deal with. Spiders, no. I don't know why I'm so like
No,
emphatic
spiders
about.
freak me out.
I just don't like the way that they walk. That's really the thing.
All those legs, you know.
That just like cockroaches, gross. Just dirty. Like I don't want them where I am. Snakes, that's pretty cool. Like sure I wouldn't want to wake up to one in my bedroom. That would be freaky. But like yeah, cool. Spiders, no. I don't
No.
care if you're
Mm-mm.
no.
Couldn't do it. I'll skip down to the top one because this one, I've actually heard stuff about this one. McCarney Manor in San Diego.
Ooh, what is?
And this is a full 21 and over. So that's like
Oops.
Yeah.
Like,
immersion into a haunted house. As long as you sign a waiver because there's extreme physical contact, fake blood, and water involved. And you could start out your experience with getting duct tape slapped over your eyes and mouth. And yes, you're in danger of being shoved in a clothes dryer at any point in time. And
why
a
would
lot
you-
of people can't make it through this whole thing without screaming the safe word. I don't know what the safe word is. No.
Fried pickles. Fried pickles. But why would people pay to be traumatized?
I don't know.
Because like I understand being like spooked. That could be kind of fun and you're like, ooh, adrenaline rush. If you're gonna be put in a clothes dryer and you paid for someone to put duct tape over your eyes and mouth and put you in a clothes dryer,
I can think of so many other things to spend my money on.
pizza.
Pizza,
That's an easy
clothes, kickin' chicken, Starbucks,
thing. Anything else?
Diet Coke,
Seeing
anything
a
else.
movie.
Yeah.
Seeing
Seeing a scary movie that I would actually be able to sit
yeah,
through.
going bowling. Bowling. I love
Bowling,
bowling.
let's
We should go bowling.
Cat,
Girl, it's a date.
will you go bowling with me?
Yes, I will. Megan.
Oh yay!
Megan Teresa Dunn, I will accept this here commitment to you to go
Oh
bowling.
yay! We're going bowling, guys.
We are.
I'm so
That
excited.
wow.
Dunn and
We're-
Dyer take on the lanes. So, yeah.
Dunn versus Dyer. Let's do it.
Let's go. let's go.
We'll keep you posted.
We will. We will do that. We will do that for you.
When we have some free time, we should definitely do that. Because
Yes.
I just realized my last exam is on December 3rd. So.
Wow, I'm really jealous of you. Mine's the 10th.
Oh, BB.
We're gonna be fine. Oh, real scary stuff. That's a real Halloween.
That's really
It's
scary.
fine this week. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that sounds really, really terrifying. And there's a trailer for it. I can't even watch the trailer. That just sounds way too terrifying.
Yeah, no, why would you voluntarily?
I don't know. I mean, like, if you like haunted houses, good for you. I'm not judging that at all. But I'm just saying,
No,
don't
like,
take
my
me with
sister
you. I'm not
enjoys it,
going.
You know, like, and she'll go with friends and they like bond because you're being spooked or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's like an adrenaline rush. But like duct tape and being put in a clothes dryer.
No, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm usually down, like, when I'm hanging out with a group of people, I'm down for anything. Like, yeah, let's go do this, let's go do that. This is the one thing I will not do.
If they said,
I will
"Let's
be
go
like
do
someone, I'm gonna be going to McDonald's. Bye.
Let's go get McFlurries.
McFlurries! It's
Instead
so
of
much
getting,
safer
instead
than
of
that.
being traumatized for life.
Pretty much. So, this, I think I really only have like one more thing that I really want to talk about, but do you have anything you don't want to talk about?
I mean, I think whatever you're...
This one is kind of, I know we usually start out hot topics at the beginning of our show, but since this is like a Halloween themed show, we kind of just found things that we thought were interesting to share with y'all. And this is kind of a hot topic. I've seen it on my Facebook timeline. It's really, people are just, people. People will be people, and people will sometimes be rude, and so there's a woman who's complaining about poor kids trick-or-treating in her wealthy neighborhood, and this columnist of this paper just completely shuts her down.
As she
She should. Yeah, so this is what this woman said. I'll read it out to you, because this is what this woman said who is complaining about it. I live in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country, but on one of the more modest streets, mostly doctors and lawyers and family business owners, she says in parentheses, a few blocks away are billionaires' families with famous names, media moguls, etc. Have noticed that on Halloween, what seems like 75% of the trick-or-treaters are clearly not from this neighborhood. Kids arrive in overflowing cars from less fortunate areas. I feel this is inappropriate. Halloween isn't a social service or a charity in which I have to buy candy for less fortunate children. Obviously, this makes me feel like a terrible person, because what's the big deal making less fortunate kids happy on a holiday? But it just bugs me, because we already pay more than enough taxes toward actual social services. Should Halloween be a neighborhood activity, or is it legitimately a free-for-all in which people hunt down the best candy grabs for their kids?
Okay. What I'm gonna say right now, if it really...
Like the entire time, like, I was reading that, I was just like,
are you kidding?
I couldn't deal with it.
Okay. Thank you. But like, if you have a problem with handing out like pricey candy to kids that you think like you shouldn't have to give expensive candy to, get cheap candy. Go to Walmart and get a bunch of candy.
No,
so
yeah.
that like it's just candy. And if you're that well off, you can afford to get two more.
Yeah, they're not asking you to write a check to,
That's like an extra
It's
30
candy.
bucks of candy.
It's candy.
Candy.
Like, come on,
Like
calm
unless
down.
you're giving out gold-plated beluga caviar that we talked about in another episode, and if you didn't watch that, you're totally confused. In which you need to check your priorities, you need to check yourself. Then like, what could it be? Like a max, like 30 extra bucks for like a massive amount of candy? Like it's expensive at CVS. Like if you go to Walmart, like if you're preparing to have like a lot of kids, and if this is like a social status thing or whatever, or like I don't know, like say you had like some of your wealthy friends' kids coming over, then you could have like a couple like big candy bars to give them if you felt that was necessary, and then just like normal candy for the normal people.
I feel like Halloween is like
what?
No, yeah, Halloween is meant to just be a good time, like have kids have fun,
Yeah.
I think that's so
And she was calling it a free-for-all. It's just, like, it's a fun evening. It's
Yeah,
once
it's something
a year.
fun for kids to do. Like, all of the kids get super excited about it. Let them have their fun. Like,
Yeah, and it's not like these kids are trying to rob you. They're probably just in their neighborhood. There's probably no one who's actually participating.
right.
Or they're just, like, so they want a fun place to go, and they're making memories, and they're really enjoying this.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Like,
what...
really?
Yeah, no, exactly. This is what the
Yeah,
columnist
yeah,
wrote back
yeah.
in response. In the urban neighborhood where I used to live, families who were not from the immediate area would come in fairly large groups to trick-or-treat on our streets, which were safe, well-lit, and full of people overstocked with candy. It was delightful to see the Little Mermaid, Spider-Man, Ghost, and the occasional axe murderer excitedly run up and down our front steps, having the time of their lives. So we spent an extra $20 to make sure we had enough candy for kids who weren't as fortunate as ours. There you are, 99 on... I don't know what to say. On the impoverished side of the Greenwich or Beverly Hills, with the other struggling lawyers, doctors, and business owners, your wine makes me kind of wish that people from the actual poor side of town come this year, not with scary costumes, but with real pitchforks. This is the absolute best part. Yeah. Yeah.
She's not playing.
She's not playing! But this is the absolute best part of her speech. Stop being miserably and go to Costco, you cheapskate, and get enough candy to fill the bags of the kids who come one day a year to marvel at how the 1% live. Sass!
I mean, if you are the 1%, then you can afford another bag of candy.
Yes, pretty much.
Honestly.
No, yeah, I mean,
Like-
that woman was being ridiculous. The first person, not the columnist, she was being very, like...
Yeah. The
that
pitchfork
part was a little whoa!
Woo,
But
lady.
she has a point.
Yeah, she's got a good point.
Like, I mean, that's true. You can... Costco has bags and bags of candy, okay? Just buy tons of candy.
But I mean, and she was saying about, like, the carloads of kids. Well, it's probably because there's, like, one parent who's, like, who has a car and is able to drive them, who isn't working, and is able to, like, give these kids, like, a couple hours of fun, you know, and, like, a break from, I don't know, whatever they're dealing with at home. It's just Halloween! Like, people just need to lighten up and honestly just appreciate each other's company instead of getting their panties in a wad. I really said that.
You know, yeah, it's
Like,
true.
that's just,
People just...
it's just ruining the spirit of Halloween. It would be like saying that you didn't like it when, like, kids from a poorer neighborhood came around to carol for you. It's like, who are you?
Yeah. It's...
like,
Step off your high horse.
like, you need
Walk
to...
on down.
Yeah.
Leave. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Go...
That was some seriousness.
Yeah.
in
This was
there,
like...
but
This was a real rant.
That's like... that was our rant segment. Our
That was our
hot
Dunn
topic
and Dyer
segment.
segment.
That's almost what the news, because that
Yeah.
lady really needs to check herself.
Yeah, really. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have much left. I do have one exciting announcement for Harry Potter
Yes.
fans. I'll go into that super, super quick. But it's exciting. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you must have heard of it. But sounds like J.K. Rowling is to publish a new story about one of Harry Potter's biggest enemies on Halloween. Is Kat, are you excited? Kat's excited!
Is it Umbridge? I think it is. I think I heard about it.
Yes. Yes.
Dolores!
yeah.
I hate her so much. It's fantastic.
So yeah,
she's
got-
terrible.
So yeah.
You got, if you aren't a Harry
Look out
Potter
for
fan,
that.
you just think that I have a hatred of this
Oh,
old lady named
we don't have much time left. Do you have
Alrighty.
anything quick to add?
I mean, definitely, if we had a little bit extra time, if we hadn't been ranting so much, we're going to share with you guys our favorite, like, Halloween, like, candies and stories and such. But I think what would be a very good idea is for us to post some Throwback Thursday pictures of Halloween young us, and we encourage you to do the same.
Yes, and tag
tweet
Dunn and
them
Dyer.
at us.
Yeah, tweet
so
them
we
at
can
us.
see them.
If
If you're
and
super
Facebook
cute,
us.
we'll make you our background next week.
Yes!
So,
Oh my god!
yeah, there it
Do
is.
So,
Lots of fun.
use a hashtag, or first of all, post it on a Facebook wall,
Yeah.
or you can use a hashtag Dunn and Dyer. So yeah, make sure to do that. That's so
that would be
cool.
so much fun. We're
Yes.
gonna post ours. It's gonna be adorable.
Yes. So
I was the cute kid once.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Like us on Facebook if you haven't. It's Dunn and Dyer. Pretty simple, pretty, to the point. Also follow us on Twitter. We are Dunn_Dyer. That is DUNN_DYER. And yeah, interact with us. We love when you guys talk to us, and it makes our day.
Yes.
So be sure to do that, and we will be doing that. So
Yeah.
happy Halloween!
Have a fantastic Halloween.
Have a
Be
great
safe.
time. Be
Have
safe.
fun. Eat a lot of candy.
Eat lots of candy.
Yes.
All
always,
the candy.
always use the buddy system.
Yes.
And
Buddy system.
have a fantastic Halloween. Stay
Yes.
spooky.
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky, Charleston.
Stay spooky, Charleston.
Bye.
That was really good. That was a good show.
I know.